So, for all intents and purposes, to become like this personal catcher, he says that he doesn't have a great relationship. What's it like when catching him in the game?
It's been fun. I've known him for the last few years, and we've developed a good relationship. And we communicate about even leading into the starts. Just about what we see and what we think we maybe use when the time comes. But it's been fun working with him. So he's been dialed in, and communication's been great. And we always have a good plan going into the game. So.
How much fun has the start been for you personally, just given everything that you went through last season?
It's been all right. Last year was last year, but this year's been nothing but fun. Great coaching staff, as well as my teammates. We're just out here just trying to have fun and win ball games and just compete on a daily. But it's been great.
And you always have the confidence in yourself. But where's that confidence coming from Craig Stammen about it when you caught the pass?
Oh, it means a lot. We go way back a little bit, and he's helped me over the time with catching and some game calling stuff. But he understands. He's been through it. He gets it. He doesn't need a lot as far as just so much information, because you got to see the game and read it and play, right? But that's what he's good with, and he just lets us play and play our game, and wants us to feel free out there.
What's worked for you at the plate, especially since that W down in Boston?
Just not giving a fuck, really. Just not giving a fuck. Just whatever happens, happens. Just I'm here for a reason. Don't overthink it. Just play the game like you know how to play it.
What did you see from Mike?
What did I see from him?
Yeah.
Just a lot of control, a lot of command over the plate with multiple pitches. The changeup. He had the two-seamer working well. He had a couple sweepers that were okay for him. But when that two-seamer changeup is working, he's dialed in. It's a good look to the opposing team. So he was great today. So. As well as the rest of the guys from the bullpen too. So
you know what the lineup is capable of. How satisfying is it to get out of those couple two-on situations they had early on?
Yeah, well, with our pitching staff, we only need one. So just one's good enough. For the most part, we always want more, but just giving us something for the starting pitcher or who's ever's just saving the runs out there for us. And it's tough. Hitting's not hard or not easy, but we just try to collectively just put together good at-bats and just keep the line moving, just keep passing it.
Mason Miller's been so dominant. It's almost shocking to ball and play against him.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised there too. But he's always ready when we need him. He works really hard, and I'm just happy he's with us.
How much is Freddy? What kind of relationship do you have with Freddy Fermin?
Oh, it's awesome. Freddy is awesome. He's the man. We talk in and out every day, with Peter Somerville as well, always talking about hitters and, game planning and, like when he's catching and, I'm sitting in the dugout just watching and just trying to give my feedback, and it's just vice versa. We're always talking and, ultimately, we just want the best for each other and the best for the team.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.